Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another Kaladesh Remastered Premiere Draft. This is most likely going to be the last draft, as you can kind of tell by the time for signups whittling down, but also time in my personal life. Again, I am trying to cram a lot of these drafts together, which may or may not be a good thing, but our last few drafts have all been like very successful, like 5 to 7 wins. Of course, last time we opened Nissa, which is unbeatable, so that helps. Well, we didn't open Nissa. We got past Nissa in Pack 3. That's what happened. All right, we'll ready up. We're once again the overlay you see here is untapped.gg, and there's this draftsmith thingamabobber. Yeah, so it kind of tells us like what are good cards in the pack. Obviously, the higher the number, the better it is. But, you know, pretty decent rare. I think it's decent. I don't know. We've had it 3 times. I think I've only played it in a game like once or twice. But that's going to be the pick. Green is a pretty good color to go into. And we get a Saheeli. We get a Welding Sparks. We get a Pima Aetherseer. I'm up for a little mythic drafting, I think.
You've never seen anything like this.
We'll just grab the mythic. Draftsmith doesn't like it because we're taking cards of like 3 different colors. Here, a multicolor card and that. But you know, it's all good. Okay, there's only 1 green card in this pack, so if I take this, kind of sending a signal for green. Alternatively, I do like the Revolution. Gearseeker Serpent's not bad. There's only an uncommon and a rare missing, so no real signal yet, but now we're sending a signal. This was just a fun pick. Now, the real mythic rare planeswalker we want to see again is that Nissa. Okay, an unplayable expertise. I could grab the first self-assembler here. I feel it's a reasonable card. There's malfunction. I mean, I guess there's kind of a chance we go into like blue-red with the Saheeli. Maybe I'll take that. I mean, self-assembler can fit into whatever deck we build. We'll be looking for some, like, I don't know, late Druid of the Cowls. If we get enough, like, fixing, like Attune with Aethers, Prophetic Prisms, that sort of stuff, we could end up splashing the Saheeli. I don't think that would be completely unreasonable, but I don't think Saheeli's not as insane as Nissa or Chandra. Those are the 2 insane planeswalkers you want. Saheeli and Dovanbon. They're usable, but they're not spectacular. Alright, who all are we drafting with? You know, no I don't. Jace, Joe Rod. Okay, I mean, speaking of splashing, That card would help us splash. This would help us splash. Trampler is okay. But I guess I'll take it. Oh, and there's a Hunt the Week. Phenomenal pickup here. We do like our removal. We keep seeing a lot of these. Oh, kind of a late Dawn Feather Eel. We had this last time too, and it was flyers are kind of phenomenal in this format, especially like the bigger ones. That does qualify as one of the bigger ones. I would kind of like to rare draft this, but not while we have a Pima Outrider here. I think that's going to be the pick. Let's be reasonable. Kind of lacking in 2-drops. I think I'm going to take the energy thing here. We don't have a ton that uses energy, but we might get more, whereas 6-drop or 5-drops, like, we can find a lot of those. Sort of find a lot of those. Here, I mean, I'm not super excited about Herald. I guess I'll take the Drake. I guess Rebuff. Either Trade Winds is a card that could be playable. I'll grab the green card. Send a signal that we kind of want green. And we open a Demon of Dark Schemes that we cannot possibly split. It's a mythic. We're taking it. Maybe this pack we even like end up in black-green. There's a Depala. There's a Tune with Aether. There's also a Swooper. The thing is, there's like no real good black cards. We don't really need to play a Tune. We do want to play a Swooper. We're just going to pretend this mythic doesn't exist at... Oh, I think we're in the right spot. What's this? Whenever a creature enters, you get energy. That wouldn't be bad to have, but yeah, Rogue Refiner, that's where we want to be. Oh. Fumigate. I still want Fumigate. Oh, but this is the 2-drop we really want. Especially with energy. Long Tusk Hub Standard was kind of defined based on can you answer a turn to Long Tusk Hub. And if you couldn't, you basically just lost. I'm going to take the Thriving Rhino here. Does more than survive, it thrives. Okay, so we have green-blue. This could be a thing. I mean, regardless, at least I got a couple mythics out of the deal. I got 2 mythics and a rare already. I mean, that will help with a splash. Late Daring Demolition. I think we're going to stick with our blue stuff, though. And Late Winding Constrictor, wow. We're going to stick with our blue stuff. Yeah, Gear Seeker Serpent. Great card. We'll pick that up. We don't really have a lot of... Well, we have some ways to like make energy in that. I make servos. Even if we don't get a huge reduction in cost on this, it's still a very reasonable card. And this is a reasonable card as well. There's like drawing extra cards. You guys know me. So now we could run like this one mountain. There's 2 red sources for Saheeli. I probably don't want to run more than 1 mountain. So if we get a couple more sources, I could see a splash potential. I'm going to do another trade winds. Yeah, we'll take the growth. Ooh, I do like having a 1 of appetite. And I guess we could play this as a trick. Not always the trickiest of tricks, but reasonable enough. I also want to open a Sky Sovereign. Can we do that? So we speculated on... That's a fine card. We speculated on the Black Demon and possibly Black being open. Didn't quite pan out that way. I think it's okay, though. I don't think that's a very playable guy. This isn't a very good pack. I'm just going to stick with green-blue. We'll take the Drake here. Just kind of get our flyers going. We're a little bit... I don't want to say we're lacking in 2-drops, but we're lacking in 2... Oh, we have a Filigree familiar. I think I like the... What's our curve look like right now? I think I like the 2-drop here a little bit more. Oh, hi there again. Greenbelt Rampager. You're in the deck. Druid, there's a tune. But am I playing that over a Druid? Probably not. I don't think Saheeli is that worth splashing. I'd rather just have a solid deck. We can always, like, cut the Unbridled Growth. Ridge Scale Tusker. Yep, that is a very solid card. Goes great with our Drakes or Flyers. This card's probably not being played. Another Druid. Alright. That's also not in the deck. And speaking of things not in the deck, I don't think any of this is going to be in the deck. A 3rd Druid. I mean, what else are we going to pick here? Unbridled Growth. I don't think we're playing any of these. So we only have to cut a couple of things. Could use a little bit more of the top end, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. What don't I have a lot of? I was built to smash. Another trade wins. I don't know if we're going to need to play that many. Mastodon. I'm built to smash. Okay. So we only have a couple cuts to make. I'm going to make some cuts, and then we'll see. And they kind of like our deck. Abzan? Really? Or Jund? Okay, sure. We have all of the silly options, I guess. Swooper, no swooping, ice over. I think we're going to keep the ice over. Do I need to keep... You have to cut 3 cards. Kind of want to keep 1 trade wins. We have a ton of creatures. We got to cut some creatures. Probably that one. For starters. Then I guess we're going to keep all of our non-creatures. Maybe I don't need 2 of those. I feel like... Yeah, what's our 3 drops at? 7, 7, 2... Maybe only 2 druids are fine. It's kind of a low impact card later in the game. And we're kind of fine on early stuff too. 17 lands, we have a little bit of... Yeah. We have things we can do with our mana. Whether it's making this indestructible or... Wow. It's been a long day. Whether it's making extra tokens out of this, making this unblockable, or just like drawing stuff. Alright, let's just for fun see what... I'll just click this. Down 1 island plus 1 more forest. Wants all the druids, doesn't want ornamental courage. Doesn't want either trade winds or appetite. And wants the other cavalry. Oh, it actually wants this. We're going to try out Ornamental Courage, though. I don't think we've tried it out yet. I thought for sure it was going to, like, take out Malfunction. We also haven't tried out Aether Trade Winds. Alright. Let's get some lands that aren't... Blue, green, land. Alright, what kind of lands do we want this time? I feel like we've been doing the Ikoria ones a lot. I don't want the text-heavy things. You know what, I don't think I used the Streets of New Capenna lands when we were doing the Streets of New Capenna drafts. Well, they were automatic, weren't they? Or was there another draft going on that? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, she can be the star of the deck. Alright, blue-green. Let's see how this fares. We'll try out the +1/+3 trick. If it's not working well, I can always take that out for the... Probably take that out for the other 5-drop. I guess. Alright, it's taking a while to find an opponent, so we're probably going to end up around like platinum tier opponent. Ice 9, who's in diamond tier. Okay. Yeah, this is reasonable. Just play this. Get some energy. Let's see, go. We'll play the druid next. Actually, what's really cool... Like, I can play this. If I can play this, I can revolt it the same turn. We're a little off from doing that, obviously. Swoop or no swooping? I think I just want to play the thing. It's a 3-4. Yeah, this thing can't block artifact creatures. Now it can't block anything because it's dead. Play the Rampager. Could play the Lifecraft Cavalry. We don't get the thing. I'm gonna do this. Well, we can attack. Our opponent wasn't gonna block there. There wasn't gonna be. There was no difference. I know it was kind of sloppy play, but there was no difference. Wild Wanderer. Okay, there is a difference this time, though. I am actually okay with this getting traded off for these two. The opponent wants to do that, because then we will have a 6-6. Okay, opponent doesn't want to do that. Fine. I guess this is why I don't like this card as much, because I guess we have to do it anyways. Nimble Innovator, that's not quite what I wanted to see. Another swoop or no swooping. Land. Cavalry kills 2 things. This is not wonderful. It's not getting better. I could malfunction this. I don't want to malfunction that. This is why I kind of wanted this to trade with these 2 and die. So this would be a 6-6, and then our attacks would be good. Now we're just getting swooped on. Cobra Kai, that's an... Oh, hey. That's a reasonable card. I can actually go swinging with the druids now. Because now I don't care if those die. Yeah, let's do that. If Cobra Kai wants to block one of them, sure. We're in chump block territory. I guess kill the Nimble Innovator. Oh, it's not chump blocking, it's, you know, party blocking. I think I just nullify this Cobra, because then I can go in with everything. I mean, Ice 9's not playing anything big. Okay. Goodbye. I feel like all our attacks are good here. As long as there's no silly tricks. There probably will be, though, since you didn't play anything. think we kill the Wanderer and then one of the swoopers here. It's because the Wanderer has 3 power. Appetite. Okay. Reasonable. Opponent's still taking a bunch of damage off of that. Another Cobra guy. Oh, hey, here we go. This invalidates your Cobras. No attacks. Because now we can just start crapping out a bunch of constructs, yeah. And then we'll just attack with them. There'll be 5/5s at least. And what's her name again? Au revoir? That the French term for like goodbye or something? Au revoir? That's what we're calling her. She came out to say goodbye to our opponent. Wish them well in their future endeavors. And hopefully it doesn't get matched up with me again. Canterbury account Dritzo O'Doon. Is that what that said? Alright. Jason Gambit. Okay, another diamond ranked opponent. This is an amazingly awful hand. Fortunately, our opponent mulligans as well. This is an amazingly keepable hand. I think I actually get rid of the Pima Outrider. Well, no, because I go 3, 4, 5. We're keeping this. Let's be aggressive with our creatures. Okay. Goggles. 3, 4. This is what we want to do. That's all we want to do. That is not what I want to see. Okay. Hold up the counterspell we don't have. This is going to be the test for this card. It's going to have 4 or 5. It's going to have 5 power if they're attacking with the goggles. It's an artificer. It's not an artificer. Four, 3. We're set to like take a lot of damage from this thing. Brawler is not what I want to see either. Here's a druid. Druid plus this doesn't kill anything. Okay. Rogue Refiner, go. Okay, there's Thriving Rhino. I have a rough couple of turns here. I'll trade the Refiner for the Brawler. Otherwise, we're just taking way too much damage. Okay. Only one more card in hand. Could still have the same combat trick we have. I can't play around it, though. Okay, no combat trick. That is the good news. Bad news is I still have no way to deal with that. I guess our best is to do this. Put a 1/1 counter on it so it can block, and there's kind of hope here. No! That's going to ruin us. The opponent was just way too aggressive. Can't even trade wins anything. Yeah, we lose to the Menace guy, yeah. Opponent just way too aggressive. So what do we want instead of the courage? I guess the other druid. That'd be fine. Just to make sure we ramp into stuff. Alright. Make sure we get our mana and our 2-drops. Druid definitely would have been better than the untapper thing. We didn't even get a chance to really play it at all. Alright, so it's time to play that guessing game. Guess which tier our opponent is in. I think there's like less people playing this right now. A lot of the mythic people seem to have moved on, or they're getting matched up when we're not trying to match up with someone. That's a possibility as well. Did I guess platinum? Zachi. Alright, we have a swooper. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this, actually. Yeah, this was a fine keep. Era of Innovation. Alright, swooper, no swooping. Wait, don't... No, I want my swooper to swoop. I could also kill that. Or our opponent could just be in massive trouble. I'm going to take action. We're going to play this to get our card draw on. What happened to the sound there? Did Arena just like not like this because it was a banned card or something? I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Alright, swooper, no swooping. We're just going to get hyper aggressive here. I'm actually going to do the servo thing, because that's going to put actually 2 more points of power on the field next turn. Our opponent's basically dead. Unfortunate because he got stuck on 2 lands, but we've been crushed when we were on 2 lands. I can destroy that at some point. We just had an amazing curve out. And our opponent is just getting absolutely wrecked here. Yeah. That's 6, 10, 12. That's 12 damage right there. And they're on 2 lands. Yep. He didn't say swooper, no swooping. So the swooper got to swoop. Sometimes I also just have to wonder, like when we did, when we were in Kaldheim, the Kaldheim series, and even in like various other series where we're like platinum or diamond tier, you know, we think we've got a decent deck and all that, and then we get matched up against a mythic rank opponent. And then we usually just get completely slaughtered. We get like the worst draws ever. We get like what looks like a keepable hand, and then we see like no more lands or whatever. Kind of like our opponent over there. He probably had a completely reasonable hand, and it just got stuck on 2, whereas we didn't. And we kept a 2-lander. It was a risky 2-lander, and but I don't know, maybe because we're mythic we get to beat up on all these lower ranked players. I don't know. Angry Hussar. A platinum opponent. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're also on the play. So we'll play Revoir here. It's a legendary creature as well. Attune with Aether. So one of our 2-drops would be phenomenal here. Or we can draw land. Opponent is red-green. At least. Aether Chaser. That concerns me. Alright, do I go Thriving Rhino or the Drake? I'm gonna go with the Drake. Drake flies. Maybe I should went the Rhino there. Because Rhino gets bigger. But I guess if this gets killed... Well, it's not getting killed. Nothing's getting killed. That's just going to sit there as a 1/4. We have an Appetite. Okay. Just play this. New attacks. Actually, if anything's getting killed, it should probably be this thing, because we're going to make a construct next turn. It's very constructive. I think we're just going to do that. Do this while we have the thing. There's really no reason for that. There's really no reason for that. Oh, it's a 3-3. Why is it a 3-3? I don't know why it's a 3-3. Because it wants to be. We'll see if there's anything going on here. Get some energy. Thriving and jiving. Nothing else going on. I mean, I could hunt the weak, but I think it's better to just keep making big things. That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. As opposed to, you know, my stuff, which isn't obnoxious at all. Could hunt the weak. Because otherwise we're not really getting in. Yeah, let's do that. Do it to the flyer. And we're coming in. Okay, that still doesn't kill anything. Druid. Yeah. Okay, our rare's insane. It's insane when it goes unanswered. If it gets answered, well, then it gets answered. But we had a lot of, like, really good threats on that board. And once we started making constructs, like, it was just... We gave our opponent some constructive criticism. And, we won for it. We're currently, what are we, 2-1? 3-1? 2-1? 3-1? 3-1? Whatever. We have wins and we have a loss. Okay, so while you're waiting, take this moment to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I was going to say subscribe to the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Leave a comment with, I don't know, your favorite color to draft in Kaladesh. Did that say micro raisin? Micro raisin. Micro... Myco... Whatever. Swoop or no swooping. This is a weird hand. Okay, it's slightly less weird now. I'm gonna put the forest out there. Okay, now opponent, just don't say swoop or no swooping. Okay, he didn't say it. Well, putting this out against black-red doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm not going to block that. I will lock that down. Now, do I need to lock that down, or can I just... Nimble Innovator? Yeah, I think we can just Innovator here. Get innovative. Dynavolt Tower, oh my. That's an interesting play. That's a fun card. I had that card in Standard. Okay. What do we want to kill here? Double block here only kills one, only loses one of our guys, whereas double block there we will lose both. So let's get the one first. Yeah, this thing, anytime you cast an instant or sorcery, you get 2 energy. 5 energy, you can lightning bolt something. Really kind of cool. Okay, we don't have... Okay, we do have... I'll play this Revoir here. Oh, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. It was kind of too good not to die. Well, I don't mind blocking here. I do a little bit, but... Because I could have pumped the whole team. Gotten really aggressive. I'm gonna pump this whole team. All of one refiner. But we've got 2 big threats on the field. 4-3 and a 5-5. And we have a malfunction. And we have a bunch of lands. The lands aren't particularly helpful. Yeah. Okay, okay, there's no... Oh, there's welding sparks, okay. Does this... Chant permanent is tapped and doesn't untap? I guess I could use that to shut this down. It's never gonna... yeah. Because it can just bolt either one of my creatures right now, and I don't want it doing that. So it'll still get energy, but it's not going to do the thing. There's a 3-1 trade wins. I could bounce... I kind of want to bounce the Rogue Refiner, even though it does have a counter on it. So I can cast it again, draw another card. Let's do this. Take action. I think I will do it. We'll give him a chance to... Yeah, you can't activate. Okay. There is a realm of activating both. Let's do this. So I can draw a card. Get a little tempo going here. I get more energy. I mean, it made our rogue refiner weaker, but our thriving rhino is going to be thriving and surviving a lot longer here. I guess if you don't block the rhino, yeah, we'll offer the trade now. You don't block the rhino, you go to 4, and this is now a lethal threat. Of course, we also have a ton of lands. So that's 9, 10, 11 lands. We've drawn a lot more lands than our opponent. But they've had to spend a lot more resources to... Ooh, that's cool. That's from the, Suddenly Blue. Okay, sure. Sure. I'm actually going to put the counter on... Because the Rhino... Rhino needs to be blocked. But 2 mana, 2/3 is fine. From the Baldur's Gate set. I don't know why we're attacking. Ruler Voturoso, that's why we're attacking. So we get all of the land. This thing doesn't really have an attack on this board. Alright, keep attacking. There's a couple chump blockers that can be made. I think I will trade the... 2, 3, 4, that's only 5 damage. Okay. I do have some cards that let me draw. So we will do that. On the chance we get them. I think I am going to block here because this doesn't really have... Well, now it has an attack. 2, 3, 4. I go down to... Go down to 5. This is going to be a close game. The Rhino has to go... Oh, gosh. I can't do this with all lands. I got 13 lands to our opponent's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we're just dead next turn. Opponent played well here. And got a bit lucky. I have all lands. Yep, opponent going for the kill. Nothing I can do to stop it. Harness Lightning. Yeah, Harness Lightning with Dynavolt Tower, you get like a lot of energy. I did that in Standard too. Alright, well, very close game. Very close game indeed. So what does that put us at? 3 and 2. That's not horrible, but I like a little bit better. Alright, next game. Well, we have to find an opponent, which is going to be becoming the challenging aspect of all of this. This is going to be the last draft of Kaladesh Remastered, at least until they run the event again, which who knows when that's going to be. I have enjoyed it, but I do wish this would have lasted longer. Alright, so we're in Diamond rank? Platinum rank. Alright. Turgadio? We have a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and we can cast basically anything. We have lots of 2-drops in this deck. We're going to keep this hand. It could end up going a little poorly. Opponent's mulliganing on the play. Opponent might have to take a second mulligan here. Nope, just one. Alright, opponent's playing green. Hello, opponent. I'm also playing green. I'll show you the green. Swooper no swooping? Well, it's not, but it's a good card. Green and black is what our opponent's playing. Alright, let's get in for one and play a Drake. I know opponent mulliganed on the play. Really don't want to... There's potential for blowouts doing this. Why did we wait to play the Rhino? I think I'm just going to do this. Put a counter on this. Because that just screams 1 mana. There's 2 1-mana combat tricks. There's the +2/+2 in Hexproof, Blossoming Defense, and then there's the +1/+3. Both of them would have, like, wrecked our Hunt the Weak. I'd rather not get wrecked on that. Okay. Now we just have, you know, 3/3 creatures we can just play. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, why do I need to do anything else other than activate this thing now? Ridge Scale Tusker. Okay, here we go. This is a problem. Maybe not that much of a problem. Want to use the Brawler is the question. If we don't use the Brawler, this is going to make it 3/3. Okay, uses the Brawler. Well, we're going to do this. And I think we're just going to double block here. Lose one of them. But it happens. We can just Gear Seeker Serpent here. Seems like the plan. Can't really hunt... Can't hunt the weak when the weak aren't huntable. Do I attack with the Drake? We'll hold back the Drake. We'll just hold back the Drake. We'll just chill. Because there could be removal here. In which case we could maybe want to double block. Don't kill my thing. Don't kill my thing. No, it was fine. She was just there to say au revoir. Well, we still got a 3/3 out of it. Okay, we're in 4-color territory. Swoop or no swooping. Well, we're just going to kill the Ridge Scale Tusker, I think. Because I don't want them having it. I could also go attacking with the... The other thing that can kill it is the Brawler. I don't have a reason to do that. I could have attacked with Construct, I guess. That would have been very constructive. Implement. Opponent is drawing cards. We gotta kill them quickly now. And opponent... Okay, opponent's just 5 color. Which I guess there's nothing wrong with that. You have all the colors. Clearly it's like mostly like green and red. I wouldn't mind getting some less lands though. Do I swing here for 6/7? I think we can. Do I make it unblockable? Nah. I mean, if this dies, we have the cavalry incoming. And this is why I don't care for the cavalry, but... Because it's just a 5-mana 4/4 trample, we can pay 4 mana and get a 4/4 with trample with this. A little bit of different circumstances, but, you know. Alright, Unbridled Growth. You have all 5 colors. What can you do with it? Don't be pushing my Drake around. Swoop or no swooping? Why is there an attack here? This is 6 damage. Let's take this. Okay, yeah. You're wondering why there was an attack there. Well, we found out why. Because we don't block and we win. Alright, 4 and 3. Good place to be. But we're not 3. I was looking at the 3. That's how many packs we've won out of this event. I'm tired after today's day of drafting. I don't even know what draft I'm on for today. I think it's like number 5, or draft number 5 or 6. All right, the gank. Wow, very close in rank. This is Arena saying it's time for me to lose. Let's mulligan that hand. Druid. I can Druid into... Let's get our creatures out. Oh, hey. Greenbelt Rampager. We'll play the Druid next. I can play Drake and Rampager. That's a scary card. Unfortunately, we still can't keep this around. Got to cast it a few times. I would like to have it in play before we play the Tusker. Feel that would be beneficial. Opponent also has a 6/6 that can crew other vehicles. Of course, this 6/6 takes 4 to crew itself. It's kind of the problem with the Peace Walkers. Oh dear. Alright. We're going to take some hits. I guess I go attacking. We're not going to win by not attacking. It's not a super impressive turn. We have the Tusker, and then we could possibly have the Gear Seeker Serpent after that. Alright, that's fine. That's not as fine. Maybe... Do I wait to play this? That doesn't feel right. We'll play this. They swing for 5, they swing for 6. Could also be swinging for 9. Let's just do that, and we'll hold back. We'll see what's up. Another land, we have Gear Seeker Serpent. We have another Drake. We have a lot of eyes. They have a lot of stuff that needs to be crewed. They have a Drake. Okay, the Drake can't crew either of those by itself. That can do that. But now there's no tricks. There's only a single blue. I think we kill the Peace Walker Colossus. Oh wait, this can't block artifact creatures. Oh gosh. Oh, I made a boo-boo. I should not have attacked last turn. Okay. Can't block. Okay, we gotta do this. We could just be super dead here now. That can't block artifact creatures. We can... Do we have decent double blocks on everything else? Bump up the Drakes. If either Drake dies, what do we have for 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Wait, if I had pumped up another thing, I could have swung for lethal. And now we lose. In the air, in the air. Yeah, I should have paused and counted. Because we had... Yeah, I played that too quickly. We had 3, 4, 5, 9, 14. Yeah. I just needed to put the counter on anything that could have attacked and swung in, and we won. Well, that was bad. That was a bad way to end. Not the first game I punted in this series. Like I said, I've played a lot of drafts today. And clearly at this moment in time, I'm not playing my best. But hey, we got 4 wins. That's still pretty good. 4 wins, 3 packs. That actually gives me 40 packs altogether. 1,400 gems. Not 40 packs. I have 39 packs, I think? Yeah. We'll do pack opening with Kaladesh and Amonkhet kind of together. We're going to have a lot of pack opening videos here. Alright. Well, I guess for now, I'll take my leave.